Hello? Hello, hello? How is everyone today? Hope you're all having a good one. Better than mine. Moo. So I was up late. I was up very late. And now I'm late to streaming. Ha ha ha. It's okay, I'm here. I have coffee. I'm awake. For how long we will have to see, but I'm awake. I'm hoping I'm cognizant enough to to design, to use my brain power. My brain. I'm almost ready. I'm gonna have to be careful. Ow. The keyboard tray for my desk is like dangerously close to where my thigh and my knee go when I go to lift a leg up a little bit. And I gotta make sure I don't just, you know, mindlessly lift my fucking leg and slam my leg right into the keyboard tray's like metal rod thing? Whatever this is. The thing that like attaches it to the disc. I don't know why it sticks out so far at the bottom. It fucking hurts if you do hit it. But it is what it is. Also, can I just say really quick, I kinda don't like the newest OBS update. I was putting it off because I wasn't sure, you know, how stable it was when it first released. And then, like yesterday, last night, I was like, okay, I'll update it. I'll have it ready for tomorrow so it doesn't remind me again. And then I update it, and now all the stupid options are like really big, and it makes me have to scroll like a lot more to see all the stuff that I have. Like, why is the text so big? Why is there so much space between each different source? What did they do, bro? What is this? What is this garbage? Put it back. Make it smaller again. Okay, we can. Meow. And again, throw some music. Make sure it's audible. What a song to start on. Alrighty. We sit up a little bit. Okally dokally. So I was thinking about this last night a little bit, and what kind of like size are we thinking? Because we can make it like, let's just say this is Kiwi, right? Yippee! All right, I'm not tall or anything, but I just drew a really long stick figure. Don't worry about it. Are we wanting like a small creature? Are we wanting a long creature? Are we wanting like a big creature? I I realize that that's probably an important detail to think of first. That way, I can keep that in mind while designing. And like, I don't know. I figured that was like an important part to start is like how big are we thinking we want this thing to be? Whatever it ends up being. Let me see if I can get a poll going. I'll give it like, I don't know, 3 minutes. Yeah. So there, now we got the first poll. Wow. It would go back to Shrek while I'm streaming, wouldn't it? What's the problem, baby? Every time I think about it, can't stop thinking about it. Thank you for the head pats. Can't rig the vote with my points. Well, we gotta make it fair, right? We gotta make it so that everyone gets equal say, since this is, you know, the chat mascot. It's gotta be everyone's equal votes. It's Kirby. It's not supposed to be anything yet. We were trying to decide size. Are we wanting a small little critter, a sort of like medium tallish critter, or just a really big critter? Big critter. I thought Kirby was swallowing that human. Okay, hold on. I can see it. You got like the. There we go. Like I see it. I see the vision, but that's not what we were going for. What happens if it's tied? I don't know. The people who have tied it will have to argue. Fight to the death. Ah. Do we just perish? Nah, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out if it ties. Too late? Damn. Fight to the death is pretty easy. It's even easier if someone just concedes. Large one. Okay, so we gotta keep in mind that this creature is gonna be big. Big creature. Good to know. Okay. Big critter. Now for the next thing, are we wanting it to be specifically like a regular animal, or are we wanting some kind of like fantasy creature? Can you flip us off with that hand? What? You mean the pen hand? Uh Down. Yeah, no. No, I cannot. I did not think that far ahead. I, in fact, did not think that far ahead. Cheese. Cheese! I haven't had to think about this song in a little while, and of course it shows up now. Wow! Triple cheese, is that like triple baka from the hit Vocaloid? Miku, Teto, and Neru. Wow, 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 wow. So far, Real Animal is winning. Yippee! That makes this a lot easier, probably. I say that and then watch me struggle to figure out a real fucking animal. I'm gonna regret my words. Quick, everyone change the vote. I don't think you can. Yes, Officer Her, the one being forced to acknowledge chat as an actual thing. I'd be astonished if you thought at all. Anyway, got a shower, then head to meet my sister and parents for dinner. Love you, Kiwi. Never forget you're very special and deserve all the affection towards you. Stop! Stop that! But have a good dinner. Have a good evening. Wait, I'm real? Wait, we're all real here? Oh shit. Oh fuck. That means taxes are real. No! Real is France? That's okay, France redeemed themselves. The French have redeemed themselves. They made Expedition 33. They made Peak 33, brah. They've redeemed themselves. Dude, I'm gonna write taxes, but decided France was worse. I don't have a job, I'm free from taxes. I mean, is that how that works? I'm pretty sure you still have responsibilities of some kind to report your lack of income. If you don't have an income, you still have to report that. Or if you're a dependent, you still have to like report that. Okay, Real Animal has won. Yippee! Alright, now we gotta figure out what fucking real animal. Start throwing out suggestions. Start throwing out suggestions of real animals. Is that a bird? Is what a bird? Are you suggesting bird? Mascot, mascot. Yippee! We're finally making one! Wah! Ba-da-bam, ba-dam. Ba-da-bam, ba-dam. Start suggesting animals. I need suggestions! Hamburger. Hamburger is not an animal. That is not an animal. It was an animal? That's crazy. How dare you? Poor Hamburger. Does demon cow count? That's not a real animal. We voted on real animal. How dare you? A woman obsessed with Mick Tonleb's hamburger. Satan as a cow. That's still not a real animal. Real animal was voted for. Sheep? Okay, so we got one actual suggestion. We got sheep. Steak is animal. Oh my god. I give cow but is ignored. Oh, sorry, I must have missed that one. Island cow. Turborg Aggober. Welcome in, VX Gaming. Satan is an animal in my heart. Okay, so we also have cow, but it's Highland cow. Satan is a good point. She is evil. We voted on real animal. We can't start with a base of something that isn't real. We can add sort of fantasy elements later, but as a base animal, we voted for real animal. It needs to be real animal. Sheepdog, okay. That's a real fucking animal. Sheepdog. Also, keep in mind that we also voted for this to be a big critter, so if we pick something that's normally small, it's gonna be quite big. Like if you pick like, I don't know, just as an example, like a budgie, like a parakeet, that's gonna be a big ass bird. Giant sheepdog. Yeah, it could be like Bond from Spy Family, just big fucking Borfer dog. Cows get along with horses, right? Why not a silly fluffy pony? Okay, I could put pony in her horse. Upsizes itself, exactly. Make Chet a mule. Donkey, yeah. And I can call you all asses and it will make sense. Miniature long hair Shetland in a burger outfit. I'm not an ass, I'm nice. Fake Applejack. Just a fake My Little Pony. To be fair, we are here to laugh at you and be assholes, so it fits perfectly. I'll take one more suggestion and then we'll start like messing around with designs with these ideas and see what we can come up with these ideas, and then once we get a few like general idea designs down, we can then vote on a base to work with. Hello, Drag! Frog? I mean, I could put Frog down. Who knows? Maybe Frog could be cute. There is a big fuck-off pond at my farm. Who knows? Maybe we could have a big fuck-off frog that lives in that big fuck-off pond. But again, if it's gonna be something that's normally small, it's gonna be big because we voted for big creature. What do we got so far? So far, our base ideas are sheep, island cow, sheepdog, and pony. Sheepdog is not like a sheep and a dog. It is the animal sheepdog, like the breed of dog. Frog cow. I like Transformers. I have, like, minimal knowledge of Transformers. Optimus Prime is hard to draw. All Transformers are hard to draw. They are, in fact, all robots. And robots are all very hard to draw. So I feel ya. Dog cow. Okay, we're getting into not real animal territory again. Guinea pig? So are Gundams real and true? Robot cow. Wait, it's not upsized, never mind. I mean, we could do a really, really large guinea pig. It could be like a pet experiment gone wrong. We're just trying to figure out base creatures to work with. Anything can be like altered and lore-ified later. I don't want it upsized, mistype, gotcha. Large robot guinea pig. Well, robot guinea pig is not like a real creature. It's not a real living creature. We voted on real living creature. I guess I didn't specify living, did I? Oh well. Insert the hypno toad. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, I have the perfect thing for that. Hold on. Let me... Where's VTube at? Wow, 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 wow. There we go. Robot unicorn. That is not a real creature! We voted for real animal. Fantasy animal did not win as a base. I gotta turn that back off now. Wow. Milk bag. That's not a real animal! That's not a real animal! Milk bag with a tail. That doesn't make it a real animal now, does it? Giving it a tail or ears or horns does not make it a real animal. The milk in the bag? Are you trying to make me murder you in Minecraft? Milk bag with 4 legs. Oh my goodness. Cyborgs are real? I mean, sure, but it's not like a non-fantasy creature of sorts. I think somebody else already has a milk bag as the mascot. There's probably a few people, to be honest. They'll be stealing my ideas. With how rusty you are in MC, I fear nothing. Wow. Well, how rusty are you? When was the last time you played? Bet it was around the same time I did. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. This dude hadn't touched the server since the last time I did. What about a human? That's, I mean, it's not exactly not a real animal, per se. Human with a leash! That's crazy. The chat mascot's just Farmer come back, but now he's on a leash. That'd be terrible! That'd ruin my fucking lore. I wouldn't be sad anymore. It'd just be weird. Dead farmer. We're not doing the dead farmer! Zombie farmer. No, we're not doing the farmer. We just need one more regular suggestion. One more regular animal, please. Zombie wouldn't even work. It wouldn't, because we'd have to keep it, like, I don't know, away from, like, everything. Horse, well, we have pony. Pony's close enough. Pony and horse are pretty much the same thing. Zombie dog does not count. Tit bird. I mean, we could do a bird, but it's gonna be a big ass bird. Oh, my ear is ringing. That's lovely. Fantastic. We do have the funny horse girl game. Well, it wouldn't be like a horse girl design per se. Like wolf go edgy. There's a bird with the name Booby. I know. It's a blue-footed booby. Fish on a leash. That'd be a big ass fish though. Okay, well, we'll go with wolf then. Fishbowl with the fish. So we're just gonna have a big ass fishbowl with a small fish in it. That's not fun. Oh yeah, the American woodcock. I love that bird. His little like wobble thing that he does when he walks. And then he goes like meep meep. Make it Saba in a fishbowl. I can't have a whole other VTuber as my mascot, bro. Yeah, you can. No, I can't. Okay, hold on. We're gonna make this thicker really quick. And then pop this in the corner. What about a carrot? Shy lily in a fishbowl. That's a whale, not a fish. Okay. So. There's also the willow, how do you say that? Tarmigan? It goes, Aweebo! Mitsuru from Arena in a jar. That is not a mascot! We can't just have, like, already inexistent characters. Can we just get a pic of Kiwi's ass and call it our donkey mascot? That's crazy. So, what kind of body type are we thinking? Are we wanting something like really chibified? Like something with like a really roundish body? Or are we wanting something a little bit more on like the realistic side? Should make sure this is on a different layer for one. Like, are we wanting something in this realm? Rotund Tom R. I think it should be a tomato. Shut up! Tomato. Rule 34 shaped, huh? What? Yeah, we thinking like something like actually animal shaped. Like actual animal shaped or like chibified? What is up, gamer grills and barbecues? We are designing a chat mascot. Let me make these thicker too. My brush is so skinny for sketching, and I realize that's harder to see. Not even gonna lie when I say I actually can't see what you're drawing. Yeah, don't worry, I'm making it thicker. Oh damn, you can change the thickness like that? Thick. We're thinking chibi then. Let me put up a poll. Style. There we go. Good music, really giving NSF underground vibes. We just vibe into Milky's playlist again. My 1 year is almost here. Yippee! Bow, 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 bow. 1 year following my fave cowgirl VTuber. Ow, 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 ow. It's looking like Thick Chibi is winning by a landslide. Damn. I'm totally fine with this decision because that makes drawing it later easier. The less realistic I have to be with this creature's body, the better, honestly. Can always make a super realistic one for jokes. Maybe even handsome Squidward it. Just like one day, make a hee hee ha ha, completely fully realistic animal version of whatever we create. Literally just like Photoshop a real animal. Just like how people often draw the Uma girls as their like real horses, but with their hair and their like accessories. Like I keep seeing that one picture of the person who drew Gold Chip as like just the horse, and I was like, oh my god. It's so silly. Put the fucking Giga Chad face on it, that's crazy. Thank you for the hydrate, dear Polar. April Fool's Day chat is the streamer, but 4K ultra realistic modded Minecraft. Whoa, Dante. Drawing, what are you, a girl? Yes. But we're making a chat mascot, so I guess the gender is nondescript. They are a genderless creature. Handsome Squidward, that horse. Okay, it's looking like Chibi-ish is winning big time. I really don't think we're gonna be able to get another 8 votes for realistically shaped. Yippee! Okay. Genderless creature, what are you, a blank? True. What are you, non-existent gender? Who needs gender anyway? Okay, so we'll start with this base shape. I gotta make this brush bigger. That's too big. There we go. I'm selling gender and gender accessories. What are the gender accessories? Now I'm curious. I love little trinkets. Okay. Let's see. So we have... Let me make sure I copy this so that I have a spare whenever we go to make a new design. Anime girl headset attachments mainly. Hormone pills. It's time to go on HRT, friends. It's time. Okay. Let me just do this real quick. Put that there. And then these like this. Shoop. Shoop. And then like this. That might not be enough space, actually, now that I think about it. Let me zoom these down a little bit and put more space between them. Bow, 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 bow. Dig the playlist a lot. Yeah, it's Milky's. Hormone pills. 2 cups of flour, 1 ounce of testosterone, 3 ounces of progesterone. I've never even heard of that one. Who's your favorite girl from Uma Musume? I'm not gonna lie to you. I basically installed it, collected my dailies for the last like 3 days, and have not touched it. I did the tutorial, and that's about it. I haven't even like touched the gacha currency that I have currently. I have like 9,000, I think, or something. It's a lot. Thank you so much. Is it Dabsolute Zero for the follow? Welcome to the Kiwi crew. Of all the words you've mispronounced, you pronounced progesterone correctly. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm stupid. Absolute Zero is my government name, yes. Okay, welcome in. But yeah, I have like 0 time in that game, so I don't really have a fave Uma yet, because I haven't even really played it, to be honest. Big fan of Rice Shower, the lore side. I know about Rice Shower. Poor girly. Glue factory moment, you know? Okay. Let's see. Not the glue factory. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's what happened. Poor Horns tripped and had to be put down. It's sad, but it's what happened. Okay. So we got like kind of a generic sheep base. Are we wanting like Kirby-ish eyes where they're like really simplistic? Or are we wanting something more like anime-y? Or would you with a firm handshake? Put her there, pal. Make it evil and hot. That's like every single one of the male characters I like. So what kind of eyes are we thinking? I forgot to, you know, check that before I started making designs to vote on. So this kind of eye, or this kind of eye. I don't know where to put it. Dante is a cute little sheep? Bruh. We can't do pre-established characters. Also, the sheep is not guaranteed. I just started with the base of sheep because that was the first suggestion. I'm trying to figure out eye shape right now. maybe slightly wider, so like make these a little more round, you think? Like that. Bow, bow. Wisdom teeth fucking suck. No! A lot of tee potential. I think the way that Mini Miwi has eyes looks good. That or the chibi dot. Well, I mean, Mini Miwi's eyes are kind of like the dot style, but like more triangular shaped. So hold on, it's more like this. Like it's got kind of this triangle shape to it, but it's the same idea. If we vote for like roundish chibi eye or whatever, like the not anime style, so not like this, then we'll go with something like this or like this. Wish I could like rip it out. I feel yeah. Tooth pain and like inner ear pain are like some of the worst. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I love this song, man. Fuck. That's not the name of the song. That is not the name of the song. That's crazy. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, it's getting close. We got like less than a minute. Get your votes in. I almost just spilled my fucking coffee everywhere. That would have fucking sucked. That would have sucked ass. I need that to be functional. I loved all the songs so far. It's like this playlist was tailor-made for me or something. It's your playlist, you silly ass. Thank you so much, Dashy Ash, for the for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. Okay, so we're going with the chibi eyes. Bow bow. You timed me up for 10 minutes. You made an inappropriate joke that's against the rules. What do you want? As a mod, you should know better, brah. Bow, 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 bow. Those might be a little bit big, but we can always fix it later. Thank you so much, Gabe's Urban Corrupt, for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. What joke? Hold on. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Gabe's urban crypt is a kind of fire name. I'm curious if it's like a reference to something, because it sounds really specific. Yes, that. What do you mean that? Sheep is kind of growing on me. I'm just trying to figure out like bases to start with, you know? Okay, Highland cow. So we got. Are we wanting like a small horned Highland cow or the long horned kind? I think we should go with Longhorn. But it's up to you guys. You like both? We can start with long, and then if we decide to change it later, if cow wins the overall design vote, then we can change it later. Bow, 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 bow. Why does the template basic animal look like a chubby autistic yippy animal? Well, that's what we voted for the more like chibi style. I can also change this body a little bit so it's not literally so round once we pick a base animal to start with. Bow, 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 bow. No, I like it. I mean, that's up to the general vote later. Once we pick a base animal. Okay, sheepdog. I'm gonna have to double check sheepdog. I can feel a sneeze coming on. Uh-oh. Yeah, God. I almost put sheepsog. Are we thinking like old English sheepdog, like the really puffy, floofy sheepdogs? Or are we thinking like the more Australian style with the shorter fur? I think the really floofy one fits better with the shape we're going with, but sheepsog is my favorite animal. Okay, hold on. I'll put both up on screen real quick. So we have this kind of sheepdog. The one that like literally is fluffy and huge. Or we have like this kind. So we have English or Australian. We got two different kind of sheepdog as base. If we were to go with my favorite animal, it would have to be a porcupine. Wow. Ba 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 ba. That's not the right thing. Are we thinking one or two as a starting idea for this dog? When I think sheepdog, I usually think of number 2 as well. But I think it would be funny to have the really fluffy one as well, so it's up to you guys. Prehensile-tailed porcupines are cute. Let me see. Let me Google that really quick. Oh! They got a big snoot. They got big schneefer. And their spines are like kind of short. So boopable, true. Slightly fluffier version of 2. A sort of in between. Okay, we can work with that, I think. Let me. Oh my god, it's raining like crazy outside. Holy shit. I just like quickly glanced out my window for a second because I saw something move and it's the rainwater like spilling out over the roof. I straight up went to another state to see him. Dang. Okay. So the ears go like this. They're like fluffy and droopy. They got a bit of a longer snoot. I feel like this style of eye is not gonna do this dog a lot of justice. But it's fine. We can always adjust later. We're just trying to work with the bases. And their tails are kind of stubby, actually, by the looks of it. But they're, like, really fluffy. And they got a lot of spots. Of like varying colors even. Like some of the brown spots mix in with the dark gray black. Good enough for now, I guess. Although I feel like I gotta emphasize the cheeks on this dude. These dogs got really fluffy cheeks. The big anime, or not anime, but the big like chibi eyes make it look so sad. It looks so like depressed. We'll have to fix that later. Pony, oh Christ, okay. Time to make a big silly fucking horns. That's really chunky. They've also got the long as fuck snoot. How about I do one of these instead? Literally just like jut out the whole side of the head. This back leg is not long enough. There we go. Long ponytail. Depressed mascot by Oshi. That dog looks very... Cursed goat? What? I can kind of see it. If the ears were more like this, or like this, I could see goat for sure. Pretenders. It's so derpy. I think giving it the eyebrows kind of ruins the vibe. You only need 8 more people to follow you. Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit. Say, do you remember Fadia dancing in September? Okay, we got horse shape, wolf. Pop, pop, pop. Ba-doo-doo, ba-doo. Ba-doo-da. Ba 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 ba. This is like the least intimidating wolf ever. The eyes are a little too far apart too. Ma bam bam bow. Ma bam 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 bam. Ma bam 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 bam. Ba 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 ba. Looks like a red panda. It's kind of hard to get wolf shape from something so round. I don't even know if I can make this look more wolf-like. That's the issue. Papa! They're all making the Puss in Boots face. They're all like fucking doing that, like the big puppy dog eyes. Okay. We can ignore this last one because we didn't get 6 suggestions. I don't know why I bothered making 6 silhouettes. I don't really like the wolf base, but I don't really know how else to make it look more wolf-like, so we're kind of stuck with this for now. If wolf gets voted for, then we'll fix it as we go. Give me all your snackies, please. Okay. Animal base. Sheep. Cow. Dog. Horns. And wolf. The last one counts, just a blob mascot. There. Wow, okay. This is gonna be very split, yeah. I mean, we currently use Mini MeWe as sort of a chat mascot right now. So think about it. Do you want another cow as the chat mascot, or are we wanting something different this time? It's all up to you guys. It is raining so hard outside. Holy shit. Ooh. If it ends in the three-way split, we'll kind of work on all three designs and then make another vote after the three are a little more fleshed out. It'd be better if it wasn't like that, but it is what it is. I want to be that annoying dog that rips everything up in the house. Okay, it's the three-way tie. Time to eliminate the losers of the group. Bow. And realign these three. Okay. Vanish to the void. Okay, so we'll leave the top ones as is for now, and we'll work on altering these fellas so we can see the difference between the original base and any alterations we've made. Okay. Are we wanting to change like the mane at all for the horsey? You want like a longer mane maybe? Shorter tail? Any sort of accessories? Any patterns on the horse? Like maybe it's got the diamond on the head, or I don't know, like a big spot over the eye or something. Maybe it's got one of these. That makes it look a little too much like a cow in my opinion though. Like what if we give it the bob cut? Is this my corner? Welcome in, Vespa Kiwi. Paint splotch on the ass? I mean, we could. What if we did one of these too, where the hair kind of like comes over the side? Nah. That does not look as good. Thank you so much. Is it Volcanian? 4,201 for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. So like something more like this with the bob cut hair. Of course, the bob cuts are always funny looking to me. And then we could do like the paint splotch on the butt. Almost like a My Little Pony cutie mark, but not quite. She's trying to make it Twilight Sparkle. No, that wasn't the intention. See, this would be Twilight Sparkle, but it doesn't got the horn. There we go. Okay, for the Highland cow, maybe we could try the different horn type. The shorter horn. And maybe make the fur look longer somehow. Forgot to give it the proper leg shape. There we go. You didn't know she lost her horn and wings in the last episode? Nope. I did not keep up with My Little Pony that long. Okay, and then for dog, maybe we try a different schnoot style. It's gonna look a lot more like a puppy like this, but it is what it is. Maybe we can try a collar too. And get rid of the eyebrow shape. I want them to be different enough. That way there's a good amount of differences to vote between. The Highland Cow's kind of hard to work with, though, I won't lie, because you can only do it so many different ways. Then you'll never know I'm lying, damn. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. Now for the last pony. Let's try another different hairstyle. What kind of hairstyle should we go for the last style idea? Maybe like very short. And have a shorter tail. It looks so stumpy. And then we'll give it like some patterning. I didn't give the other one much patterning. I feel like horse patterns don't go in many places. Like, it's usually just the head and, like, the chest. If they're spotted, it'll be more easier to tell, but if it's, like, a more specific shape, like the diamondy shapes, they don't really go anywhere specific. Okay, now for the Highland cows can be spotted, right? It's unlikely, but they can be. We could try, like, a spotted. But again, we're bordering back on mini Miwi territory in design with this. Okay, and then we can try the other style. I didn't want to get rid of the eye. I don't know why I completely deleted that. Because there's a different fur pattern for the Aussie sheepdogs that isn't this kind of spotted. I gotta double check what it looks like. Yeah, it's like that. Let me just paste this with these layers real quick. So they still have the fucking eyebrow. And they've got like a stripe down the head. I can get rid of this. Oops. Did that all in the wrong layer. Ha ha ha. So it's like that kind of. And the brown kind of comes down like that. The ears are all the dark color. And then they have like a patchy bit that comes down the leg. And it goes all the way down the back leg. Sheesh. And the tails have... The tails are a little bit longer even. And then they got like the white paws in the back. Oh no, Mini Miwi got their hair over their eyes like an H Pro tag. No! Okay. I think that's some okay variation. Actually, let's also remove the horns. I know it's not really much of a cow without horns, but I figured I might as well change up something else. Okay. So how are we feeling about any changes from the base designs? Anything specific we like about the newer sketches? For the horse, we have different haircuts and different patterns on the fur, as well as a shorter tail and mane, I guess, for the last one. For the Highland cow, we got slightly more fluffy design with the shorter horns, or we can keep it longer horns, or we could do spotted and no horns. And then for the dog, we got a different muzzle type, and a bit more fluff with a collar, or we have the other pattern that's common for the Aussie sheepdog. I like them good design iterations. I'm not good at this style of designing. I'm the kind of asshole who makes like one or two costumes for like a character and then just picks. Sometimes I don't even make one or two. Sometimes I just alter the same one until I like it. I'm not used to doing animal designs, so I'm trying my best to do as many different variations as possible. I love business horse. Business horse? Which one's business horse? Is it the one with the gold ship mane and the paint splat butt mark? Very scraggly salary man? We talking about bottom then? Bottom horse design? Bum 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 bum. No, it needs a can of beer and a bent cig. I think personally, my faves are default horse, second altered horse, first Highland cow, and final sheepdog. Those are my favorites out of the designs that we've made. Bottom horse, middle cow, bottom dog. We can also take parts from the horse, cow, and dog that we liked that aren't a part of the base design, or the middle design, or the bottom design, and mix and match. These are just ideas thrown about. So, like, if we liked spotted longhorn, we could do spotted longhorn. Or if we liked, you know, middle dog, but with the bottom dog pattern, we could do that. Or if we liked, I don't know, fucking the splat on middle horse, on default horse's hair, we could do that. Wide head. Do 1, 2, 3 votes for all 3 lines, like we did with the horse. Uh, oh, sorry. Like which horse we like most, which cow we like most, and dog, and then do a vote for which out of the 3 that we like. Oakley dokley. Let me just get rid of these dots. Because those were just my personal faves. So we'll start with horse. I'm gonna label them accordingly. Ba-boom. Okay, horse poll is up. Out of all the horses, which horses do we like best? Actually, doing that like that makes it hard to see. There we go. You guys really like 3, huh? 3 is my least favorite horse, personally, but this is all up to you guys. And we can also change features of 3 or 2 or 1 if any of them win. Like if there's a feature you prefer from 2 or 1, we can add or alter the one that wins. It's not guaranteed. These are just ideas. Meow, meow, meow. If horse 3 wins, it needs more hair. So similar to one horse, then. We can give the main top of the head hair. Just scale up the hair. I mean, yeah, I just meant like in terms of length, you guys want it closer to one horse. The tail can stay stubby. I'm not gonna change the tail, but the head hair, the mane, whatever. But scraggly, not round. Got it. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Don't go judging horses' hairstyles, bro. He spent good money on that. It looks like he didn't spend any money on it. It looks like someone just walked up with a big pair of scissors and started trimming. They didn't like measure out anything. They didn't grab a comb. They just went snip, 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 snip and just cut hair off until it was all kind of short. Okay, 3 horses won. So 3 horse is currently the winner of the horses. Let's do cows next. Best cow, 1, 2, and 3. They're in the same order as horse, so top, middle, bottom for 1, 2, and 3. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. He had another idea, but the hairstylist messed it up, and now he's sensitive about it. It's like Ichiban from Yakuza. Man was like, "Give me a perm," and they went, "Okay, blowout perm," and he was like, "Ah, fuck." 3 with horns? Which kind of horns, though? The long or the short? One or the paint splotches. There weren't supposed to be paint splotches. They were just supposed to be general cow spots because I think there are spotted highlands. I don't think the spots are supposed to be that big on the spotted highlands, but it's fine. And longhorns are fine, okay. Looks like there's a tie between 1 and 3. Oh, 1 is now winning. If we like the spots that much, we can also just add spots to the longhorn cow. We're just trying to pick bases that we like best out of the designs. Just like how we plan to alter the hair of 3 horse. I like 1, but with the neck fluff of 2. Don't do spots, because that's mini MeWe. Maybe the face, chest mark, like, hair Ford? Huh? Like a Hereford. Let me Google that real quick while we wait. Ah, yes, okay, this style of cow. I didn't know that's what it was called. One has one. Bippy! Okay. So then we got one base cow has won that one, and now doggo. Best doggo. Whoops. There we go. I almost put 1, 3, 4. I thought 3s were paint splotches. No, they were supposed to be like spotted. Oh, I also forgot that there's like the two-tone Highland cows where like the fluff is all white, but they're like the non-long hair is like black or dark colored, like where the short hair is, it's all dark. We could also do that. I forgot about that kind when I was designing. Either way, we got best doggo. 1, 2, or 3. And if we like something about 1 or 2, we can add it to 3. Or if we like something about 2 or 3, we can add it to 1. If we like something about 1 or 3, we can add it to 2. Wow, wow, wow. Which ones are we set on? For right now, for horses, we're set on 3 with some alterations. For cow, we're set on 1 with some alterations. And now we're voting on best doggo base. Let me move the doggos over so we can see the third one a little better now. There we go. 3 is perfect, honestly. The muzzle is cute. Good coat pattern, very Aussie. Which one's for sheep? Then I missed them. Oh, sheep has already been voted out. Sheep has already been voted out. No, yeah. Sorry, Breasty. We can always do a last second final contenders moment where I design a few of the other 2 that got kicked. And we make like a comeback vote. See if anyone likes those too. Yes, please? Okay. I didn't mean to cover that, my bad. I hit the mouse and it stayed over there. I'm just trying to refine down some of the highest voted designs so we can come up with a couple of really good final concepts. And then, you know, we'll vote on the best of those. And then we can finalize and, you know, run down the last design that we pick. And then, like I said, maybe I'll do like a comeback vote where we do a few of the other ones. Where it's the what's it called? It was the sheep and the wolf. So I don't know how I'm gonna make wolf work. I'm not gonna lie to you. My eye's itchy. 3 has 1. Okay. Hold on. Let me recenter these. Zoop. And 3 has 1 for this. Okay. So let's take the 3 winners of each category and separate them. And put them together. Get rid of this. And then go like this. Okay. So we said we wanted longer scraggly hair. Do we want the back part a bit longer too, or just the top hair? Bow, bow, bow. Thank you for the hydrates. Wow. Horse with a mullet. Oh no, it's gladiolus. Okay, did we decide on any alterations for the sheepdog? Or was sheepdog just like good to go? I think sheepdog was just like the design was the design of all time for that one. Biznays in front, horsing around in the back. Okay, and then I'll do the kind where I literally just scale it up. You could add a collar with the kiwi shaped tag. That's a good point. We could try one with the collar and then have it. Could be like the same milk tag style to keep it on brand. Like that. Nah, it's fine. We could also do a little bit more floof on the head, maybe. Doesn't have to be like completely flat on top. Okay, and then maybe we do, hold on, this and this. But then we do the, let me Google it real quick, hold on. Yeah, this kind, okay, hold on. Okay, so for this one, they're like, they got dark ears, dark muzzle, and like dark hooves. Is their tail dark at all? Not really. Not that I can see. We'll make the back fluffy though. Hello, Skull Burner. We're gonna have to be victims of the mystery paint too, huh? Add some background lore to the mascot. Dog mascot is A drunkard that doesn't do his job. Hello, Lord Agent M. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, I'm trying to think of what else we could alter on the sheepdog. I like your cute cows. Thank you. Maybe you're a drunkard, but I'm perfect. Wow. Says the guy who was trashed during my drunk stream. I also gotta think of something else for horns. Maybe we can add like a diamond on the back or something. And maybe not one on a chest. A roan pattern? Roan pattern. Not gonna get drunk with a friend to have fun. I'm just saying, brah. We chose the colors yet, or we're just going with patterns? We're just kind of going with general pattern or like patterns and design stuff. These aren't even going to be the final of the finals. These are just like ideas that we're trying to narrow down before we start on like refining a single idea down. Cowception stream. We're making a chat mascot. One of the voted for animals was cow, so put an open can on his head. Maybe he got it from the pantry. What, for the dog? Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Bandana. Doggy danda. That's something different. That's something different. Doggy bandana. It's not like an overly complicated design element either. VTuber need a mascot in case for a decoy. I was gonna say have a mic on him so he can speak. They're just gonna be able to speak anyway, because they'll probably be replacing Mini Miwi. Add a cowboy hat now. We could do like a little cowboy hat. Hold on. You didn't do anything. But we needed a chat mascot, so. Okay, the hat isn't necessary, but it's good to have as an element in case it's liked that much. Smaller, comically so, mini hat. Okay, hold on. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Little hat. Back up to bigger. We can figure that out if that dog wins. Bow, 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 bow. Are we dead set on the diamond pattern, or are we wanting maybe another try at the patterning on the horse? Because I feel like just making the hair bigger and moving one of the diamonds is not enough of a variation. Baseball cap with milk on it? We could try that too. Hold on. Is it facing forward or backward? It looks so silly. And again, we can mix and match. Like if we like the bandana instead of the collar with the hat or the milk hat, we can swap the things around. Or we can make the hat of the cowboy hat bigger again. Okay, hold on. Let me look up a different horse pattern. There's not many good examples of the different horse patterns, honestly. A lot of them are just like, hey, do you want spotted or not spotted? Like, what about something that isn't just spotted or not spotted? There's gotta be names for that, right? I like the diamond, but we gotta do something on the chest, maybe a stripe or something. Okay, hold on. So let's have a version without any diamonds, and it's a completely different pattern. Something like that, maybe. And then for this one, we'll try the stripe design down the chest. He's the avatar, Aang. It's not supposed to be like that, okay? It's not supposed to be like that. Tobino, hold on. Tobiano, sorry. Yeah, that's just like kind of spotted. A lot of the Tobiano horses are just kind of spotted. Yeah. But I guess we could try something like that where like there's spots near the butt. And then there's like a variation in the fur patternish around the ass. Do they have stripes down their chest? They kind of do, yeah. But it's more like this. What in the hell is this? Girl A? What is this instrument? I'm skipping this one. That song sounded like penis music. Lamb bones. Cheese. Okay. Let me make sure I got this shit centered again. Pretty much all modern horses are spotted or dappled if they aren't solid. Yeah. Makes it harder to not just go, yeah, throw spots on it, but whatever. It's fine. So now we got 1, 2, and 3 again. Unless they are part zebra, which is actually a crossbreed. Isn't that called like an okapi? Isn't that what an okapi is? Hold on. Okapi. Yeah, these weird looking freaks. Hold on. One of these. Is that what we're talking about? Is that an okapi thingy-mabob? They weird. Could just do tie-dye horse. We like Kiwi choose the color. Completely honest, please no. What the fuck is that thing? It's called an okapi. Ew, I know, right? They're kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like them. They're very silly looking. Very goofy at. There's a... I'm not gonna lie to you though, there's an okapi Animal Crossing character that's cute. Hold on. Their name is Poppy. Hold on. This is Poppy the okapi. And he's cute. I don't mind him, but he's basically just a horse with some stripy legs. Looks like he's wearing like thigh-high socks and arm warmers. He's just a horse with thigh-highs and arm warmers. Oh, it's crappy, more like boo. That's crazy. I don't know why, but it feels like he'd spawn in Minecraft Savannah biome. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're a savanna creature. Hold on, where do okapi live? Okapi. Where are these creatures from? Oh, hell yeah. Can I please, for the love of God, find like a wiki page on these creatures? There they are. Where are you guys from? They're closely related to the giraffe? Wait, are they a mix of a giraffe, a zebra, and a horse? What the fuck? How fucked are these creatures? It seems like they're from the Congo? The northeast of the Democratic Republic of Congo in Central Africa. I mean, a giraffe is just a horse on stretch mode. You're kind of right. I hope you know if you ever dress up, or would have your... Gonna have to make the mascot dress up. We're gonna be one of those things that never stays the same. Wait, what? Human transmutation animal edition, bro. No wonder they're lame. They took all the bad parts of 3 animals, stuck them together. Okay. We're going with best horse again. Horns. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, which is the best horse out of the group? Gonna have to make the mascot have costumes. I mean, we could do that. Like I said, we're kind of just trying to figure out and boil down one good base design, right? And then we can always just do whatever we want with it after that. We're just trying to get, like, you know, the general base designs out of the way, so that we have something to work with whenever we go to work with it. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. I'm actually surprised one even got a vote. Like I said earlier, the the horse was like my least favorite of the designs. Who voted for bad hair day? True. I liked one better, okay? You liked the stubby hair with the stupid diamonds? I'm not trying to sway the vote, but it was my least favorite of the designs. I liked three's hair more, but that's it. Really? Okay. Bleh. Thank you for the cheese. Bam, 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 bam. By the way, wee, don't expect me to do any commands right now, in case you didn't know. Wait, what? Why? Are you, like, not home or something? Bow, bow, bow. Oh, the timing you out removed the mod status. Okay, hold on. I gotta re-add that. How do I do that again? Role manager, there it is. There we go. There you go, bub. Should be fixed. Okay, 3 has 1 for the horse. Shoop. Now we gotta do Moo Moo. One, two, or three. Looks like 3 is winning again. Did we really just cook with the third design on each of these rows? Surprised you went with only normal longhorns? Well, I mean, I feel like most people said the longhorn was better. There were the option for shorthorn in the last voting, but out of everyone who suggested horns, they said long was probably better, so. Worst case, we can take whatever wins out of the cow and do another shorthorn variation to do another vote for that. 3 cow is like the other cows with their best aspects. I mean, the only thing 3 cow has over 1 cow is the second cow's fur. The other difference is one that neither 1 or 2 even has. Three is currently in the lead. Wow. We got less than a minute. Get your votes in. Oh, my neck. Wow. Three has 1. And now we need to do doggos. Best pupper. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, the hat can be changed to the other hats, or no hat at all. Same thing with the collar for the bandana. If we like 1 or 2 of those, or none at all, we can always just swap. Even though that was the only main difference between the 3 of these. Basically, just vote for the best aspect you think. Well, cause like we could do like the baseball cap, but with no collar, or with the bandana instead. You know, just vote for like whatever you think the best aspect is, and we'll go from there. Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. Cold Maroon 5 based. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. The song is way too good. It's why I sang it. For karaoke, I mean, not just now. Obviously, all these need stink lines, because you're a bad influence. Wow. Gotta go with the trailer trash ones. I just had to, bruh. This is supposed to be a chat mascot. Do you really want to be represented by trailer trash? That's crazy. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. And her heart is breaking in front of me. And I had no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wore a hat that and basically collar dog tags for 4 years. I resonate with that little dude on a deep level. I moved up on the fave status. Looks like number 2 has won. Yup. Okay. Let me just throw these together in a folder and then grab the 3 winners again. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me. Okay. So these are our 3 winning designs of the 3 that we've had. Is there anything else we want to edit about these guys before we move on to, like, hyper refining the designs? Let me have my dream of being a doggo trailer trash. We need to do... we need to all do VR chat and go karaoke world for a community stream sometime. I think I'd surprise you guys. Damn. Sound out here bragging about his singing chops. What kind of dog are we meant to be? Yeah, sheepdog. Specifically the Aussie sheepdog style, because the other one was this big floofer. And we voted that the Aussie sheepdog was better. Aussies are actual cattle dog, yeah. I just figured I'd give every option available, because technically the other ones, the British sheepdogs, were also technically sheepdogs. I'm trying to make everything as fair as possible. Wow. So was there anything about any other cow or any other horse or any other dog that we liked better than these final designs? Or any minor alteration that you can think of? What if you gave the horse one off-colored legs, like knee down? We could try that. Let me make another alteration really quick. So like, from like here-ish. Have it be a different color. I mean, kind of cool, because in the past I said we should be cattle dogs, but base sheepdog, a shame. Horse is kind of plain, but the cow and pupper are basically there. Okay. Are we wanting to do a variation without the hat, maybe? Just to see if we like just the plain, collar? A little messier of the border, but the socks on the horse are cute. So you mean like not just a straight line? You mean like make it like that? I mean, you can, I guess. I'm not saying we have to. I'm just saying, do we want to look at that to see what it looks like compared to with hat? Keep the hat separate so it goes on and off with your hat. There's no way we're going that far with it. I don't think I'd be able to make that work properly with, like, VTS Pog. Chat, is my favoritism showing? Yeah, we'll do one that doesn't have the hat just to look at it. Ah. What? Why is that not... There we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, what the hell's happening here? There. Are we gonna rep with no hat? I mean, the hat can be one of the costumes. I'm just saying, we gotta look at the design with and without to see what the best version is, right? Ew. I mean, it is just a dog without the hat. The collar doesn't really do too much to make it not just a dog, but it's still worth a look anyway. This is a chat mascot, not a doth mascot, thank you. We need options for everyone to look at. For everyone to decide upon. Placating the masses. It is a chat mascot! This is for chat, all of them. Not chat individual mod man. There's a reason why we've been doing so many, like, breaks for polls. Okay, and then we'll try the variation with short horns. For the cow. Okay, then we got 1 and 2. What about the horizontal longhorn? What do you mean? Like the ones that go like way far out? Like, hold on. Like the ones that go like this? Like that? Longhorn. Me being completely biased and wanting the dog to win. Texas style. You know what horizontal is? Yes, but like longhorn cows have like the ones that go out and then up like immediately, and then ones that go out and then up. There is a difference between the two I drew. I can make these a bit shorter if you're really that concerned. Like that. Like there, are we happy with that? They get kind of a bow shape when they're real long. She got it right, Doth. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure after a point they start just going up, but you can make them shorter on the upside so that they look more long horizontally. Love the Highland cow with the bowl cut. Are there any other variations we want to make before we start voting again on finalized ideas? For the main 3, I should say. Ear tag on the cow? Okay. I'll slap that on the short-horned one. It doesn't have to be that ear, but just, you know, as an idea of what it would look like. 8008, of course. Of course. It's gotta be boob. Cowbell. Well, the thing with the cowbell is that like with my lore, that means like it'd look too similar to mine, and therefore we'd have to figure out a way to not have people confuse the two. Or M1L3 for milk. Oh, not bad. 364. What is 364? Is that a reference to something I'm unaware of? Keep me pulling a Nintendo and copyrighting cowbells, but yeah, I get what you mean. Well, cause like, you gotta remember that with my lore, the cowbell is like specifically important. And it like, I don't know, if I feel like if I gave the mascot a cowbell, it would like confuse people and it would diminish the specialness of the bell. Because it's there for a reason. Also, I'm not trying to copyright it, obviously. Kiwi can be her one mascot. What? Aw. Her own mascot. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Believe me, your English is probably better than mine. And it's my only language. My first and only. So we got no other real suggestions or edits for dog or horse. Cow is the only one that got one other variation. Well, technically two, because the short horn also with the tag, but if anyone else wants to do a special cowbell for their character, that's fine. I'm not trying to say you can't do that. I'm just saying for the sake of keeping my lore consistent with my own stuff, we can't have too many cowbells, otherwise it would diminish it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This song is not a vibe. I love this song. Moo moo, motherfuckers. One of those squeezy ball horn mounted to the cow horn. Wait, what? You mean like how people put like pool noodles on goats to stop their horns from being sharp at the edges? Like pull one of these. Like tennis balls. Like a bicycle horn? What? Or a clown horn? So like, you're talking one of these. Honky honky? Like one of those? Or it's fine, I'm just fucking with you. Stop making it so easy. Where's the chase? Where would I put that though? The honky honky. Like on the head? My brain hurts now. Since we don't have bells, gotta warn them of you're coming through. But I feel like that wouldn't. How are we gonna make that look good though? Because like you can't just have it like hanging from the chest. It would look silly. Toasted marshmallows on the pointy ends. I'm just joshing. Okay, so we'll leave it as is then. We'll do the votes like this then. I need the cow magic real quick. Rolling relic substats right now. Okay, how about bippity boppity, your luck is happening. I don't know. I couldn't make it work. Whoosh magic. Sparkle sparkle, kita kita. Whatever. That was bunny. I was just trying to think of silly magic words, man. Leave me alone. Okay. Best last horse between 1 and 2. Go for it. I knew you were my friend for a reason. All you hear is honk 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 as you walk. Hope you get all cooldown reduction. I hope you get whatever it is you're looking for, like crit or HP or something. I don't know. Whatever's best for your character. I don't know who you're building or in what, but I hope you get the stat you're looking for. With minimal dog shit stat. Stop glazing my relics, they won't fuck you, but thanks, bro. Well, who are you building anyway? What if I want to fuck the character? What if it's the character I'm trying to fuck, not the relic? The relic just makes them more fuckable. Who are you rolling your relics for? Oh yeah, isn't the Fate stuff out on Honkai? Is that what you're rolling for? Sparkle in Honkai? Crazy lady. Oh, right, okay. She's fine. She's cute, but I didn't really care too much, to be honest. Not right now, tomorrow? Ah, okay. Gotcha. I meant to vote one, fuck. It's okay, it's currently tied. So one is winning. Yeah, I was gonna say, since it's currently tied, it's easy to tell which one would be in the winning category then. Well, now one is definitely winning. I need 6 more speed. Oh my god. I wish you all of the Sonic speed. You will not get the Sonichu curse. You will not get Sonichu cursed. You will get Sonic speeds. I believe. There's only a few seconds left. And bam. Okay, horse 1 has won the vote. There's only 2 and 3. Well, yeah, I just meant like when I was numbering them, it's so that you know which column is which, but 1 and 2 only count for if there is no 1. Cow got 3 variations, so there has to be a way of that way, but if there's no 1, then 2 and 3 count as 1 and 2. So horse 1 wins. We got the one that has the different colored sakis out of Best Last Moo. Best Last Bovine. 1, 2, or 3. Basically, we're voting on what kind of horn style we want. Don't worry about the tag. Oh, I put bovine, whatever. It's fine, you knew what I meant. If you want the ear tag on any of the horn styles, we can do that. We can do any of these variation of the horns with the tag. The tag is just an idea. Hello, Astral! Welcome in, Raiders! Best Last Bovine. Bovine. I fucked it up. Don't worry about it. What's good, Astral? How was stream? What were you doing today, man? I'm tired, boss. Well, why did you pick to stream every day this week? Like, why would you do that to yourself? You already had your big fuck off, like, almost month-long streamathon thing. Why would you do that? Why not? Well, because now you're tired, and it's only Wednesday. That's why. That's why, man. Why do you think immediately after my fucking subathon I went back to only 3 a week? I need the in-between time for other work and to not be dead tired and voice gone. I'm tired for a different reason? Oh, what's your reason to be tired then, bestie? Being tired, that's me 24/7. True, though. Nothing coffee can't fix. Moo moo. Welcome in, Chimkin Lady. Please, basically, come influence the political vote in this city-state. I'm not actually... Wait, what? What did you say? Not actually, we're choosing a mascot. Yeah, that's it. I'm tired and it's only because of my work. Help my pops clean the living room and then made a big dinner. Ah! Wait, is that what you were doing on stream today? What the hell are you doing for stream today? Did you just stream, like... Yeah, under just chatting and just cleaned up? Art? Oh, okay. Biggest issue with being tired when you can't sleep, but when you can't actually rest. Oh, I hate that. Stream dark, gotcha. Gorcha. I'm actually surprised that the horizontal longhorn is winning. Not that I dislike it, I like all the horns, but out of all the cow designs, I didn't expect that one to be the one that's winning. Kiwi looking at chat, perpetually surprised. It's just the way, because my other monitor is a little bit up and to the side of my main monitor, so when I look down at my main monitor, it's not bad, but then when I look back up over at chat, it gets big. I'm like, oh! The tag on #1? Okay. So we can check that off, and I'll put the tag on. And now we gotta do for Puppo. What's our best pepperoni? Pepperoni. There's 1 and 2. Rap. I didn't expect to be so influential. Why do y'all listen to me? Thank you so much for the cheese. Which pupper is the best out of the 2 puppers? With or without the hat? The dog must be named Pepperoni now. I actually have a series of good news to give. Oh, what is it? What's your good news? Hat is best. I do think the milk hat's funny. And it's not like we can't change the hat to say something else or do other stuff. Read the last message. Put my money to good use as well. Your money to good use? What'd you get? What did you get? Make it say MILF. Trailer trash is winning. What an iPhone to use for my setup. Ooh, nice. I actually recently invested in a cheap iPhone so my tracking can be better too. I did that for my 2.0. And now I don't have to watch my Android slowly burn itself and explode every time I stream. We can do that when Kiwi brings about an actual mini-Wii. Wait, what? What do you mean? iPhone 11 and now I can stream art from my tablet and stop breaking my desk arm holder. I don't remember if I got the 11 or the 12, but I got around that generation too because it was cheap. My tablet was breaking the thing. Oh my god. Oh no. When you have a kid, can change it, change the milk to MILF. Bro, you're acting like I'm gonna be having a kid. What is it with every dude I've spoken to recently, and they're convinced that I'm gonna have a fucking kid? Like, Milky won't fucking leave me alone about it. Now you're bugging me about it. What the fuck? Costs like 200 bucks. Aiming to buy a new desk. You never know. Bruh. That's if she's still streaming then. That too. If I have a kid, I'm gonna be fucking busy with the goddamn kid. Like, kids are also expensive. That too. Thank God for, you know, government money. Maybe able to fix my laptop? Ooh. I would just take care of the kid while you're streaming. Yeah, but you have work too. That's not gonna work. How are you gonna be caring for the kid when you're also working? And they can chill on my lap easy? Bruh. Gonna make an actual MILF and milk hat and send them your way then? Why? It should let me do a really fun setup. Ooh. I just covered my dog in pillows. Hell yeah, comfy doggo. Okay, that was fuck. Wait, which one won? I missed that. Shit. View results. It was 2? Yeah, it was 2. Okay, but like by a landslide, it was 2. My god. Okay. Doggo with the hat wins. The only hat you ever need is the fish fear me hat. I love that one. I also really like the undiagnosed but pretty sure autism bucket hat. That one's pretty good too. That's an amazing hat even. I mean, obviously trailer trash. Dog is best. Hold on, do I still have that hat? Hold on. I think I still have the undiagnosed but pretty sure hat. I think. If I don't, I'm gonna be sad. I still have the boot hill hat. And I still have the... What does this hat even say again? It's a fish fear me hat, but I don't remember if it's a fish fear me or... Yeah, women want me fish fear me. I have that hat. I have one of those. And then, do I have the undiagnosed but pretty sure? I should, I think. I have Faust. I have Weenie Hut Jr. Maybe I don't. Damn it, I thought I had that hat. No, I don't have it. Oh well. At one point I had it, I think. The new setup should let me stream games like Helldivers, Monster Hunter Wilds without making my model frame drop. Ooh. What was Super Weenie Hut Jr.? Hold on. It was from when I streamed Dead Space 1. Where is it? There it is. Oh, sorry, it was Weenie Hut Seniors. I went with senior because old men. We got Super Weenie Hut Seniors. Undiagnosed but pretty sure sounds like me and OCD. Hold on, I gotta find... Now I'm dedicated to getting the undiagnosed, but pretty sure. Where is it? I need the bucket hat one. The bucket hat one's the best one. There it is. No! It's a... it doesn't have a transparent background. Hold on. We're making this live. There we go. Save it. It's a PNG. Okay, now I gotta put it into VTube. Where the fuck is Steam at? There it is. Assets, items. Where the hell is it? Should be here. There it is. Just drag that into here. Okay. Now it should be in here. It's gonna be all the way low down. There it is. There it is. It's so big. Let me scroll back up because I know I've missed stuff. Didn't know you did Wild Astral. Would you like to hear the magic that is the new setup works? Yeah, let me know. Gotta get matching shirts for me and my GF where hers says I'm stuff and mine says I got me a goth GF and all I got was the shirt. At this point, how many hats have you gotten there? Not many, honestly. Fish fear me, women fear me, I am very alone. It's the bucket hat too. Yeah, it had to be the bucket hat. The bucket hat's like the best version. I've drank like 3 or 4 GamerSup shaker cups of water. Hell yeah. You got your hydrate on today. I've been sipping at a coffee that's probably a bit too strong because I require the caffeine and probably like, I don't even know how many milliliters of water. Oh boy, I love how that's a WebP. I can see it. It literally says auto equals a WebP. Mmm. It's so big. Women fear me, fish fear me, men turn their eyes away from me. As I walk, no beast dare make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. That's crazy. It's been so dry, man. I have been drinking water. I have too many points. Blow them on something. It don't matter what. Just have fun, LMAO. Okay, so now we got the 3 designs. Baba booey. What? What happened to the dog? Hold on. Ah, wait. I see. That last dog was a part of the other one. There. There we go. Merge everything down. And put these all in one folder. Okay. Now I got to align all of these. Oh! Okay. Now we can start working on more refined designs of each of these. So it's a dual PC setup. I use my laptop to run OBS, VTube Studio, and all the stream stuff. And then capture the screen of my main PC through a capture card. This way, all of my VTube and stream stuff can have its own PC dedicated to running that stuff and have the game can run at full power on my PC, which means I can stream at high graphics as well. I feel like that's a lot of unnecessary, like, maneuvering, but if it works for you, it works for you. I wonder if my old laptop would handle OBS. I mean, you could try it. I did in fact eat today, so you cannot say I didn't eat. Good. Even if it was something simple, you gotta eat. You gotta munch. What did you eat, though? Whatever it is, as long as he ate. Because I know this man likes to pretend like he eats and then doesn't fucking eat. Okay. Get back in the kitchen, or back in the kitchen with you, Astral. It's bulking season. I think I made the legs a little too stumpy. Drag those down just a little bit. Stumpy just like Master. Fuck off. Bow now 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 now. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Well, here are the benefits of doing it this way. It means I can stream games and wouldn't be able to otherwise, because if stream something like Monster Hunter, I can't run my model because the graphics are too intensive. Even if I lower the quality, my model still suffers a bunch and lags like mad. This setup will allow me to stream it with no frame drops to either VTube or the game. It also gives me more control over certain things. I guess that's fair. That's valid. If it, like I said, if it works for you, it works for you, right? Do not listen to my big silly ass when it comes to anything tech related, because I don't really know. I just feel like it seems convoluted of a setup, but like, I mean, if it works, it works. Also, I got rated by a bunny streamer and they call their viewers thumpies, which I thought was really cute. That is really cute, actually. Maybe too short to stomp, can only stomp. You should def ask Kiwi. She made the first Mac and Windows OS after all. Bruh. Okay. See, she brud but didn't deny. Let me put it this way. My current PC is running VTube setup, stream avatars, tits, and usually a browser for music on top of running a game. I mean, so does mine. So does mine. I don't really use stream avatars as much anymore because it lags when you get more than a few people in, but I run VTube, tits, a bunch of browser sources, a game, and sometimes things like Spotify. So to be fair though, my PC currently is a fucking beast, so exactly, it means that it will all just run really smooth. Like I said, if it works for you, it works for you. Wow. I gotta fix my foot. I had it crossed slightly underneath my other leg, and it got stuck. And it hoarding. There we go. Yeah, are we liking the more cleaned up design, or do we like how stumpy the original was for horse? It'll also let me do fun, stupid stuff for editing if I get the setup right. Ooh. Because I will learn how to do stupid green screen stuff? Hell yeah. His tip half feels too big? Upper. Okay, so top half. Should I, like, shrank him down a little bit? And then, like, smush him in a little bit? Like that, maybe? Or do we want full stump neck? Like the original sketch? I want to let my autistic thoughts win, Kiwi. I want them to win. Well, then let them win. I think the longer neck is good? Okay. Cow have stump neck? Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that we're all in agreement. Okay, I go now. Go get some rest, Astral. Go take a nappy or something. Go get some rest, breasty. So are we good to call this the, like, final sketch design for horse? We can decide on color and stuff after we've gotten the cleaned, refined main sketches done. Should probably give him the other back leg, to be honest, but it's fine, don't worry about that. We'll pretend like it's there. There. Other back leg exists, I promise. Wah! Thank you so much for the resub, Astral. Now go to sleep or something. Go get rest. You dingus. Okay, so we got horse. Now we gotta work on Moo. It's almost 3 years, by the way. Holy moly. I'm consistent. Yes, you are. And you've been here quite a long time, man. Actually, I should just get the shape in first. Before I start concerning myself with other things. Super stumpy cow. Oh hey, you're still here. I'm back, by the way. I am still here. I'll be here for at least another hour. How was your dinner? How was your family? Never heard this version of Freebird, I think. Yeah, it is Freebird. Had Thai? Ooh. I had Thai curry not too long ago. It was so good. Okay. And then we got the long horns that dip out a little bit. Had massaman pork curry, very good, had perfect sweetness. Ooh. Yeah, mine was a what's it called? It was a seafood. It was a seafood Thai curry. It had like shrimp. It had shrimp in it. I believe it had scallops too. Wow, it was so good. Hello, Ted. Cow. Yeah, we're working on a more refined version of the cow design that was voted for so far. We have 3 narrowed down designs that I'm just refining right now. Before we do another big votum. I look away and we have a brick shithouse cow. What do you mean? It's the same design, just like cleaner. It's the same design but cleaner. Regardless of which one ends up on stream, finish all three so you can have examples for a chat mascot or chat pet on VGen. I guess that's a good point. I guess I could offer that as a thing. I'm gonna have to figure out pricing for that though, because there's gonna be a lot of design work in that. Unless they already have like a really set design in mind. Gotta make sure I put in the back leg. $10 million, pinky to mouth. I'm not gonna price things like Dr. Evil, okay? It'd be funny, but I'd never get clients. I still gotta figure out pricing for, I wanna try and maybe do some rigging commissions for live 2D, but I gotta figure out a pricing point for that. Oh, the bunk is getting partly covered by my undiagnosed but pretty sure hat. Feeling a little off right now because of the heat, but I'm chilling right now until I go eat later. Why don't you just eat now? Aren't you home? Just like go get food, bruh. You're home, who's gonna stop you? Yo, mom eats. My mom probably does eat. It's a very good point. $10 million, now you read it wrong? Wait, what? Or $100 million? My bad, I did read it wrong. I'd still never get clients, either way. I wanna work out, then shower, then eat. Ah, okay, that's valid. Not like stream avatars, just like mini Kiwi things. No, I know what you mean. I'm just saying I would still have to figure out how to price that. You know? I see, or see I was right. Uh, it is a good thing, I say, LMAO, better than tired. Okay, that's pretty much it for the design for the cow. Just do this really quick. Clean up the lines that shouldn't be there. There we go, and then merge those together. Should I bother adding a color to the horse so we can see the difference? Can I do this? I can! Yippee! There we go. So something kind of like that for the horse, maybe. And then like that. Okay, and then doggo. I feel like it's gonna be hard to recapture the right shapes for dog. I feel like dog I kind of popped off with the first time around, and it's gonna be hard to get a good dog shape again. I'm not great at drawing doggo, but I can try. Perfection came out the pan as sorry, pen as pupfection. Okay, I gotta like map out this face correctly. You cooked that dog so hard that I'm not gonna finish this sentence. Keep me trying to draw animals, just do your best and have fun with it. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm more accustomed to like anthro animals, so drawing like almost proper dog proportions or almost proper animal proportions in general is a struggle. Okay, these dogs are kind of fluffy, so I'm gonna add some like extra fluff. Whoa. Don't listen to Ted. This is now animal art based competition matchmaking. No, stop! Don't do that to me! I will have a mental breakdown and cry. How did I do the eyes? It's kind of like that, but I think I drew it too high up. Hmm. Something about the face is wrong, and I can't figure out what. It looks weird, and I don't like it. I'm also skipping this song. Oh, hell yeah. To be fair, you didn't cry during the Annie, so I say you owe us. Oh. Bum 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 bow, bow bow bow. I want her to draw cute animals. Wait, what? I love how she was complaining about drawing doggos, yet she can draw a horse. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the horse was easier of a shape. I guess I have more practice with horse. I don't know. I don't draw a real dog often. I mean, I don't really draw a real horse often either, but I don't know. Horse felt better to draw. Dog does not feel as good to draw. Something about dog is not as good. Okay, and then the pattern on the fur is very specific. Horse girls. Why women never beaten the allegations? Bruh. I wasn't even a horse girl though. I never went through a horse girl phase. I've always liked horses a normal amount. Kiwi does not have that dog in her. She left it, won her drawing tablet. Wait, what? Just look at Kiwi. Watches as Kiwi hides all of her MLP and spirit art. I definitely did do MLP art in the past. That probably doesn't help my case, but I never did spirit art. I was never a spirit kid. I'll say that for sure. Bum 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 bow, bow near 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 bum 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 bow, near 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 near. Near 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 bum 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 bow. Now Kiwi's gonna get MLP and Uma Musume arc commissions. I mean, I can draw the anime horsewomen just fine, probably. Because the only horse features they got is tail and ears. That's easy. Everything else about them is very just anime woman, so that's not a problem. Send me all of your Uma commissions. I will take them. But if you're asking me to draw a whole ass realistic horse, that's probably not gonna happen. Let's go Uma moment. Okay, and then the pattern like goes down the leg a bit. And like this. And then they got different colored paw. One of my favorite movie scenes is Artex in the swamp. Artex, no! Don't listen to Kiwi, she's bluffing. She hasn't even done a full career yet. I haven't done shit in Uma. I've booted up the game like 3 times total just to collect dailies. I've done the tutorial and that's it. But that doesn't mean I can't draw the horse girls. Okay. I think that's about good for the base doggo. And now we can add the collar and the hat in separately. It's Applejack dog. Ask Kiwi to draw a Link riding Epona to tester. Hold on. I made that fucking shoulder portion way too bulky. uh, hold on. Epona had the thing on its head, right? The funny stripe. There we go. Would that take me like 3 minutes? Anyway, horse shape. I'm way better at horse shape than I am like dog shape. Milk. Dog. Yo, the bucket hat is fire, Kiwi, thanks. Milk dog, let's go. Haunts. It was a good sketch, thank you. Wee wee, are we only doing spots on the pupper's ass? I thought it was back and ass. I mean, I can put it further up. There. That good? She likes sparkling dog butts. It's like the symbol the ponies have on their butt. Do you guys want it to have like a mouth, or do we think mouthless for now is fine? We'll have to do a mouth for when you know, when it goes to talk, but like are we wanting like tongy? Like mini Miwi? To the side though? Like this? Needs to be derpy, like silly doggy grinning. No tongue, just the three. Okay, we'll do a vote for that. Doggo mouth. Just mouth with tongue. Meow. Wah. Looks like no tongue is gonna win. Get your votes in. You've heard this song already, but it's fine. I like this song. You got like less than a minute. Get your votes in. With or without tongue. We could have 50-50'd. Just mouth has won. Okay. Maybe we can do tongue out when the mouth opens, but for default design, it'll be no tongue. Gonna move the snoot up a little bit too, I think. Move the eyes down just a teensy bit. There we go. Make the ears fluffier. Thank you so much. Is it Yalon 2016 for the follow? Welcome to the Kiwi crew. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wah. Hello, where's my... I had my hotkeys all fucked up. Thank you for the cheese as well. Okay. I can add some shading to the dog in a second. I just want to make sure these are all in a proper line. And go like this. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I should learn to sing this song properly. I know the lyrics are like mostly gibberish, but I would love to one day like properly learn the lyrics to this song. Did I do this? No. It's probably because of that. Good enough. You should learn more songs? I really should. Hot Doggo Best One. Okay, and then like... Oops. There's a lighter color for the brown sections. Oh! I realize that this doesn't go like down deep enough. Oh. There we go. Take a break. I will be right now. Just wanted to make sure I got that pupper done. And there's a grab a snack and hydrate. Water this time? I am! Every time the hydrate's been redeemed, I've been drinking water and not my coffee. Stretch. Oh yeah. I had to stretch hard for that granola bar, my god. Oh. Sometime I was drinking a bit of both, but every time the hydrate's been redeemed, I was drinking water for sure. I wouldn't hydrate with coffee because coffee does not hydrate. Job application. Ooh, scary. Ow, fuck. Please, God, don't make me get a job. I am not a good employee. Please. You are a job now? Oh no. To be fair, I'm pretty sure if we asked Milky if I was a full-time job, he'd say yes. I meant have. Oh no. Thank you so much. Is it Harold Sanji 1997 for the follow? Welcome to the Kiwi Crew. Wow. He has said yes. That's how we know you are, one you don't listen, bruh. Kaboom, now you have a job. Fuck! I'm gonna get fired so fast. They're gonna let me go. Gonna get laid off. Wow. Your job is drawing? I mean, to be fair, that quite literally is my job. That is quite literally my official job title, yes. I am in fact an illustrator, streamer, CEO of Hotness Incorporated, literally the thing heating the world. Whoa, are you saying I'm responsible for global warming? What the hell? You can't just claim things like that, sir. You can quit at any time. I really can't. This is the only thing I'm qualified to do and make money doing. I mean, cows do produce a lot of methane gas, Miss Toots. Wow. But what if I said I've not farted once this entire stream, huh? Not claiming I got proof, ma'am? What the hell? Where? Where the proof at? Cap? It ain't cap. I don't think I've farted once this stream. Y'all would have heard it. We got a dog mascot that's got a sensitive nose. If he keels over when we put him next to you, well, no! No, that's just how you can tell that I'm stinky. There's a difference. I can be stinky without farting. You can have one without the other, man. Cap. Okay. We're just about to finish this break. Beautiful. Now I can make the poll. Final, rough, best. We got Horns, we got Moo Moo, and we got Popper. Which of the three finals is the best? Please tell me we're not going to be doing a live census of who to go for a mascot rather than let everyone vote on Discord. I mean, we could do the census on stream and in the Discord, and I can tally up the votes. we could do both. We'll do a preliminary vote here, and then we'll do like a proper vote in the Discord, and then we'll see how they fare. Sound good? Time to vote twice, baby. Put it down to the top two, yeah? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We'll do the top two here, and then we'll do the final two in the Discord to make sure that it's as fair as possible. Not in the purple app, though. Well, you can be. We have a Discord. That's up to you, though. That's up to you. Killer yippee. Like, gasp, the purple app. Looks like Pupper is winning by a lot. Dang. Y'all really like Pupper. Poor Hornsey. Yeah. And it looks like Pupper about to win with 5 votes. Yippee! Yep, okay. So it's Pupper and Moo only got votes, which means Hornsey, you are unfortunately kicked off the island. Not too surprised. New Mini Cow is actually really good, but it doesn't have the presence or the aura. You're just happy because you got the stupid Millcat. I know you, man. Duh! What if we gave the horse the Millcat? Then what? Then what? Give the cow the teeny cowboy hat. Man, my mouse skills suck. I figured it would be faster if I didn't bother grabbing the pen again, but that is clearly not true. Maybe a gun belt? Okay. We can add a little more. Rip baby horse. It's fine. So we got teeny hat. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do the gun belt though. I feel like it would take up too much space. We took it to the glue factory. It tripped like rice shower. Oopsie. I'm in your purple app server. Yippee! Welcome in. I'll give you a proper welcome once stream is done, which should be in like a minute or two. Okay, we'll have a version with and without the hat for the cow, but these are our final 2 contestants. Would you believe me if I said this entire time I have not once saved this file by accident? Oopsie! There we go. This entire, like, nearly 4-hour stream. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. A cow is a cowboy. Yippee! Okay. I'll save a version with hat. No, I wasn't. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And then without hat. Cowboy cow. Cowboy Curtis. That cow kind of reminds me of the one VTuber that goes viral every now and then on Twitter. Okay, and then I just make sure I save the file again. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do before we wrap up? I think this is the best we got, honestly. Yeah, I think this is all we can really do without just going for hours more. Give chat hugs and kisses. I meant for the design! You silly ass. I meant for the design. I'll make sure to stop braids. I should have done that like half an hour ago, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Bro, you freaky. No, my name's Da. You're ending now. Sorry, I should have asked to start looking sooner. It's fine. It's almost my usual ending time, and I gotta go get like dinner and stuff already. So okay. Let's see. Who's live? Who's live? Doopy 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 doo doo. A little cowboy hat goes hard. What the heck is this? What am I looking at? There's like a VTuber here that like their head is just like a stump neck with a really like detailed face on it. Ooh. There's another cow VTuber, at least I think they're a cow VTuber, named Moo Merrily, who's doing Pokemon cards and Lego. Yeah, I think they're a cow. They got horns and ears and whatnot, and a chicken. They're cute. Yeah, we'll raid them. We're gonna raid Moo Merrily. They're doing Pokemon cards and Legos. Beautiful. Let me turn off this music. Whap. Everything seems Gucci. Okay, cool. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'll be posting the poll for, you know, the dog or the cow in the Discord sometime soon. Probably after I get dinner settled because I gotta do that first. Hope I can talk. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, and I'll see you guys again on Saturday for Date Everything. Bye bye!